Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Getting over a woman is a day to day thing. Now, I'm going to tell you what, I don't really discuss this publicly. And y'all know, usually I only take requests, seriously take requests when you have a donation attached to it. And even then, it has to be something I'm willing to talk about. But one thing I've gotten, and you consider this a freebie because I've had so many men over the past few years, some women too, but we just gonna focus on the men. Like the women are focused on trying to get over a man, but that's only a few. But I've had a lot of men, and they'll say, "Hey, you know what? I just broke up from this woman. I'm divorcing my wife, something, or a woman got played you and everything." I'm gonna tell you what. The only thing you can do is day to day. That's the only thing you can do. One of the first things is maybe take some time and let that negative stuff, negative thoughts and everything just get out your system day to day. Because you're going to have some, you're going to be pissed. Because I'm going to tell you some game I got when I was in college from some of the older fellas, right? They said, yeah, when that sex stops, shoot, you be going crazy. Because let's be real, let's keep it 100. One of the main things that really hit a man is he ain't getting that steady sex anymore. That's the main thing. You used to it and you didn't know that was your last time. That's why one of I would say an old school player told me one time. I ain't mentioned him before. I don't know if he want to be associated with this, so I ain't gonna put his name out again. But he had said, he told some women this. He was at a seminar, told some women this. He said, well, some women were in the audience, and he said, yeah, women need to give a man severance pussy. Because he didn't know that was that last time he was going to have sex. So you get that, right? First of all, the women break it up, no more sex. And then a lot of times, let's just be real. I know some guys be trying to be all cool and everything, but you probably have some real feelings for a woman. See, men, we don't fall in love as easily as a woman does. But when we do, that shit's deep. When that emotion connect with that woman, it's deep as a man. So it's hard. It's hard. I mean, even in situations, when you the one who had to kick the woman to the curb, you the one, you did it. You had to put her out. It's still tough. It's still tough. I remember I had to do that with a woman. I had to do it. I'm the one who kicked her out. Because just some of the things she was doing. And it was still tough. It was a little bit easier. It wasn't as bad. And got with somebody else right away. But still, though, you used to that person. All right? So the first thing you got to do is you got to get that anger out. You got to get the anger out. And don't take it out on her or somebody else. Maybe you might have to just be, get a group of guys you're around and stuff, right? And this is important. Take that out first. Take that out first. Get that out. Now, hopefully it can happen within a week or so. Like everything. Think of every negative thing, right? And then, but you're still doing it day to day. Day to day. Don't try to think it's going to happen. You just going sit around for a day, think about everything is over the next day. No, it's going to linger. It's going to linger. In fact, it's really going to stay with you the rest of your life. It just depends on how much it has an impact on your daily activities. All right. It really depends. So that's the first thing. Get all that anger out. But then the second thing is, okay, what did you learn from this situation? And that's a day-to-day thing too. What did you get out of it? What you didn't get out of it? If you got something out, whatever you got out of it, it's like, you know what? I know to look out for this type of woman. Or it could be, you know what? Yeah, it didn't end well, but you know what? She supported me when I was doing this, that, and the third. So I know what you basically you look at the good. Get the anger out and then look at the good you got from it. Learn the lesson, but then also look at the bad that was in it. It's like, okay, yeah, but then I was letting her get away with this. Because let me be clear on it. No matter what she did, I don't care what she did, you were a willing participant. And if it was a situation where she was just treating you bad and all of that, and she was even could be emotionally abusive, you got to look at yourself and say, well, why did I stay there? That's the main thing. Don't be like, oh, she was emotionally abusive. Okay, so did she hold a gun to your head to stay there? What did she use? Is it a situation where y'all had kids together and you were staying for that? Okay, take that in mind. Understand it. I don't care what it is. It's not saying you stay for a bad reason, like the kids situation. There's plenty of men who will stay with a knucklehead woman because they want to be there for their kids. And I feel for them. And personally, I think a man got to be there for his kids no matter what. But at the same time, you could be there for your children, but you don't have to be in a relationship with this woman. And it might have to be that might be the lesson. You could still be that good father and shoot. And depending on the situation, you might have to have a good attorney, make sure you got custody or something. In fact, let me give y'all some legal advice real quick. I don't usually do this for certain reasons, but let me give y'all some legal advice. And any attorneys can co-sign me if you hear this. If you a married man and you're about to divorce your wife, or even if she asks for the divorce, which is 80% of the time, and y'all got kids, immediately go for joint custody. Immediately. Don't be like, well, you'll give her, visitation, and no, go for joint custody immediately. That mitigates a lot of stuff, even child support. That mitigates it. Ain't gonna say you ain't gonna want to pay it. And even then, as a parent, you should want to take care of your kids. But you can mitigate a lot if you go for joint custody. Always, immediately. So that was a little tangent, a little legal advice. All right. But getting back to the main thing, just take your time. Take your time. Rest. Don't jump into another woman, because see, sometimes just like, some men, let's say something that's a general saying. The best way to get over a woman is to get on top of another one. Yeah, but you know what? You don't want that stopgap. It's nothing wrong with a man just being to himself for a while, voluntarily. Don't feel like as a man, now I know the main thing of this channel is man get women, but the main thing ultimately with any man is make sure his shit together. Stay at peace. Chill out. Shit. Take a while. You don't need to be, unless you got some personality thing where you always had to be in a relationship, you can be by yourself a while. At least for a few months. Just chill out. Work on your stuff. Hit the gym. Get into some other stuff. Because I'm going to tell you something I've done in the past when I broke up with somebody. I ain't rush into anything else. Well, one time I did. Well, that wasn't something else. That was just a quickie, right? But the thing is, for the most part, just chill out. Just chill out. And even if you deal with another woman, make sure the woman is clear as to where you at. Just be straight up. It's like, look, I don't want to, if you want to hook up, that's cool, but I don't want anything serious because I gotta work out this other woman. I can't. And tell her like this. Tell a woman like this. If she's like, oh, she want to get with you and stuff, say, hold up. Let me get her out the way. If you want me, let me give my full self to you because I'm gonna still have her on my mind. Because like I said, let's just be real. A lot of guys got deep feelings for that woman. So whatever the case, and then that it still comes down to the day-to-day thing. Focus on your projects. Get back on your mission. That's very important. Focus on yourself. The women are always going to be there. If you really, look, I'll just say this. If a man got himself together, there's always going to be some woman trying to holler. If he truly has himself together. And that's what you want to keep focused on. All right? You can get another woman. It might not seem like it. That woman might seem like, oh, this was it. You were so in love. She could have been like at least what you consider a dime. But all right, if y'all broken up, apparently she wasn't the one for you. And it's tough. It's tough. Just take it day to day to really heal yourself of that one. And like I said, they ain't gonna go anywhere totally because every single woman you've been with, it's still going to be on most of them going to be on your mind unless you one of those dudes who had so many women you can't remember some of them. But the significant ones, you still going to feel it. In fact, I've known some guys who've dealt with multiple women, probably have counts at least of 50, which is extraordinary in this world. And they still got that one that they always remember. But that's all she should be. You just learn from it. Boom. But yeah, just take it day to day, y'all. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.